Hi guys, it's Chantel with Wildberry Quilting, and today we're going to learn how to use the June Taylor Shape Cut Pro ruler. So let's get started. Okay, so one thing that is very cool about this ruler is that you can cut full widths of fabric with it. Now, in full transparency, this particular fabric that I chose to work with today was, I think it was like a 60-inch wide fabric. So I did have to trim it down some, but I trimmed it down to be about 44 inches like you would normally have. That way I could show you that it does work with that size of fabric. And just to show you, that is what it is. We've got 0 here and then 22 right over here. I'm going to show you how to use this to cut not just your own homemade jelly roll strips, but also your own homemade charm packs and your own layer cakes. So first, we're just going to cut off the edge here so that we can even everything up, and we're starting with a nice clean edge. And of course, the obvious is just that you would start here and cut in, and you could just cut over as many times as you want, and you'll have very easy, fast, and accurate jelly roll pieces. Just like this. Now, how do we do the charm packs and the layer cakes? Well, instead of just cutting over every single one, you'll skip one in between. And this will give you your charm pack. And then of course you just skip another one. I'm not going to cut a second one, that way I can cut the layer cake and still have room for it. So this is our charm pack. This is going to be part of our charm pack right here. And then we are going to count out 2.5, 5, 2.5, and 5, which would give us 10. Now, this is where the real magic comes. Remove this, and I'm going to, for now, move off this fabric that's going to be our layer cake size piece, or 10-inch square, or our 10-inch squares. We're just going to line this up with our 5-inch. Now, I would recommend moving over just a little bit so that you can cut off that fold and it does not interfere with your measurements. So now you can just cut that fold piece right off, and then we're just going to move over 2, and then we can move over again 2, and we can again move over 2. Oops, I did not get inside that line. There we go. And then move over our last 2. Just like that. Now when I lift this up, I can take off my 2 ends that I cut off, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 5-inch squares that I've cut. So that is a very good start to your own at-home charm pack. And if you needed to cut a lot of 5-inch squares, this will certainly come in handy for that. And likewise, our 10-inch squares, we are going to cut the same kind of way. Just going to lay this on top. Make sure that we're lining up the edge of our fabric with one of these lines. We want it to be even. And we want to be just a little bit past this line, this first cutting area, so that we can trim that folded edge off. And we're just going to count over 2, well, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10. And I did it in halves the last time, but we've got 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. And then we just remove our 2 ends again. And we've got 2 and 4 pieces for our layer cake. So this would be a really great way if you need a lot of 10-inch squares, or you could also use this for 7.5-inch squares if that was a measurement that you needed. I'm very excited to have this tool. I can't wait to put it to use and to make all the things with it. So that's the June Taylor ruler and how you use it to make your own charm packs and jelly rolls and layer cakes, and to make it just lickety split. The really cool thing about this is if you're part of a sewing guild or you have other sewing friends, you could make these up and they would be wonderful gifts and surprises. What a fun way to exchange fabric with a friend. Or to maybe put together your own layer cakes or jelly rolls or charm packs to maybe put in a shop on Etsy or something. Tell me what you think in the comments. Is this something that you're excited about, that you want to run right out and grab? I know when I realized all of the different opportunities and possibilities with this ruler, I was like, wow, I can't wait. Okay, so just so you're aware, if you got the Sew Sampler box for, I believe it was July, it came with a coupon for the June Taylor products in general. I want to say it was for either 15 or 20% off. So this would be a really good thing, I think, to use it on. I happened to snag this last month when, right on the last day where they were having 30% off of June Taylor products, and I got a steal of a deal on it. So take a look out for that, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.